I forgot I could do that. Yeah. Look it. You gotta love StreamYards, am I right? Or am I right? You gotta love it. It's kind of awesome. Yeah, then no, that's totally separate. Priscilla, we're going to do a different live stream on that. All right, so here we go. We're going to get started right now. Okay? I have it bigger over here, and I'm old, so I'm just going to read it. I know I type very aggressively. So, Rose Meyer's statement. My opening thoughts. I am sorry if you don't like my honesty, but to be fair, I don't like the lies and rumors. I have one name, Rose Meyer. My kids call me Mama. 4 other kids call me Mama too, as they came to me as teens needing a mom. My adult kids' friends call me Mama Rosie. When my oldest was expecting their first child, I asked if I could be called something else besides Grandma Meyer, which would be her ex-mother-in-law. I have 10 grandkids who know me as Grandmay, not Grandma Rosie, not Grandma Meyer, not even Grandma. They correct adults and each other if they don't say Grandmay. I am not my lifelong friend Jan. Pause. I can verify she isn't Jan because I virtually met both of them, and they are not the same person. Excuse me. I'm not my lifelong friend Jan. I am not Grandma Candy's lover. I am not Rose Bly Larson, nor Rosie Bly. I am not Rosie's real mother. I am not Scott nor Ava, who set up other GoFundMe accounts. I am not the killer of either Summer nor Rosie. In fact, they may be both alive. I'm not Allie's mother's lover. I'm not sleeping with Dawn or any law enforcement in any state. I am just me. My first question. How did you meet Candy? That's what she calls Candace Harrer, Candy. We met at a manager's meeting as we both worked for the same company. My store was the nearest store to hers. So if they needed bags, pricing stickers, or other things before a truck arrived, someone was sent to her store to get it. Just so happened the Sunday when Candy's daughter went missing, she stopped at my store after leaving the sheriff's department a block away. I was working. She was already in shock, broken, lost, scared, and needed someone to lean on. So we likely, because she doesn't remember that exactly where they stood, just stood in an aisle and talked. Do I recall how I became the family spokesperson? No. How involved were you in Rosie's case? Somehow I became a voice for her mom. She had reporters calling me and I stepped up to the plate. She asked me to go with her to see her grandbabies that Monday, so I did. When she learned no investigator would be on the case until Tuesday, together we worked to get flyers made and posted as fast as we could. We had them up before the investigator even contacted the family. One of the first flyers was seen the next day, and Candy arrived home from the press release done by, I think it's Polk County Sheriff's Department, to a call from a town resident saying they thought they had found the car. Candy called me saying, no way. I just drove past that lot on my way down. The license plate didn't match the report, but it was Rosie's car. Had it been there since Saturday night? No one knows. How close are you to Candy? We have known each other for about 13 years. Once the case died out and I left my position due to a workplace injury, our contact faded. Since 2011, we had only been casual Facebook friends. We met face-to-face once when she was back in the state with her camper for the 10-year mark of Rosie's disappearance in 2019. I drove to Grantsburg to give her a hug. How did you learn about Summer? A notification on Facebook. Someone had tagged me in the Help Find Rosie Bly group. I sent a PM to Candy asking if this was true. Then we started video calls back and forth. Have you been to Tennessee? Yes. With drive time, it was for 4 days. Why did you go to Tennessee? There were a number of reasons crawling up inside me as we stayed in contact in messages, voice calls, and video calls. Both Candy and Candace weren't eating, sleeping, and afraid to fall asleep and miss any news on Summer. Both were beyond speaking in complete sentences by the week's end. That Sunday, I started the Summer Wells Family Support Group. Law enforcement was there almost constantly. I could see and hear them in video calls. I saw the helicopters as they flew above a nearby hill and over the property as they turned their phones so that I could see. Why did you start the GoFundMe? Once I arrived there, it was easy to see these folks were dirt poor. Law enforcement had taken everyone's phones, so there was that expense just to buy cheap replacements so they could stay in contact with anyone until they were returned. Dad, Don Wells, was not working. Pay wasn't coming in. Their fridge is cute, but not much bigger than a large dorm size. The nearest place I saw to get a gallon of milk was about 12 miles away. They only bought a gallon or two at a time, depending on how much shelf space they had. Gas is not free, and with school out, more groceries would be needed. No paycheck means no Wi-Fi, no cell service, no TV, no link to the outside world beyond their property lines without money. It was a no-brainer. We didn't even get started on the GoFundMe until that Thursday, until I was there and saw the need. Clarification from me, because I knew it would be asked. They had no TV? And she answered, everything there runs on Wi-Fi. If too many devices were being used, 3 phones, a TV, an iPad, or tablets, whatever those kids have, nothing was working well. So that's what she was saying. No TV because of the issues with Wi-Fi, because everybody was on their devices. Did you know Candace or Dawn prior to this? No. I met both for the first time that Wednesday. Have you shared the reward fund? If not, why? We had considered starting one ourselves and were busy checking into the details. This isn't 2009, and to do it right isn't easy. In fact, the sheriff never bothered to return my call, and we needed his approval first and foremost. We did share it once we were able to verify that it was legitimate. It wasn't our project, and we were grateful to see that one was started. How have you participated in the search for Summer overall? Flyers, phone calls, family support, etc. The team is doing whatever we can when we can. We all have lives. We monitor the group for the families so that all messages that are sent are uplifting and hopeful. We discovered the issue with the GoFundMe as the company was of little to no help. It took days to figure it out with the help of Jan in one state, myself in another, and bringing in Kathy, who lived nearby, to physically meet with Candace in Kingsport. In the meantime, the GoFundMe was shared 1,500 times, trashed, bashed, and called a scam. If those folks had just donated a single dollar, the balance in Candace's account would be twice what we had this past Tuesday. We have made many pleas to locate the name of the Amazon wish list created by the Human Services Department so folks could send items. We have a group member who created numerous flyers she had shared with us and other groups. Jan contacted a local printer in the area, and anyone can pick up free flyers to post. There's also an anonymous member in our group paying for free postage up to a $10 shipping fee. Why are you supporting the family? Why not? They have passed polygraphs. They have sat for interviews with law enforcement officers. The boys have been interviewed by specialists. Both parents have done TV interviews. They have let every single law enforcement walk the home, land, and search on multiple occasions. No warrants were asked for. And if that doesn't say find my child, what does? Do you feel the family is involved in Summer's disappearance? I guess that's another thread to why I went down. I had never met Candace nor Dawn. I hadn't been in much contact with Candy in nearly a decade. I needed boots on the ground to see the area, meet the family, know that law enforcement was really doing their job, to let my gut decide face to face if there was anything sending bad vibes. Don and I don't exactly care for each other, but that's understandable. I was a stranger he met in the middle of a family crisis. Am I 100% certain nothing the family did or didn't do led to Summer vanishing without a trace? No, but no one is. Do I have my own theory? Yes. Is my theory valid? In my opinion, more than most floating around on Facebook and YouTube. Have you been threatened? Yes. There are plenty of trash talkers saying they are hunting me down, that they will find me, my phone number, my kids' phone numbers. They will post all my public info and crawl so far up my ass that it's insane. My entire team is on lockdown. A few have quit when the threats began. I had to tell my friends and family, if contacted, they reached the wrong number. And they're threatening to sue me. For what? I have no clue. Have they checked the people from the church? I assume that one branch of law enforcement has. Only they can confirm. Ask them. Have I met anyone from the church? Yes. I met David Dobson. He had taken the boys mini golfing when we went to the bank to set up an account in Candace's name for the GoFundMe. He was also there to drop off meals sent up from teachers, church members, which were left at, I think, the command center a few miles from the home. So there it is. Those are the questions I asked. Those are the questions she answered. And there it is. So if there are questions for her, she is here in the chat. I don't know if she wants to answer anything. I don't know if she feels like there's anything she may have left out. If there is, I'll give it a few minutes and she can message me. If not, I'll end this. Because we do need to talk about other stuff too. She's typing. Are you typing? I will say, I did meet them both, Jan and Rose, virtually. And they are extremely nice people who just want to help. They just want to help, just like we want to help. We want to help too, but we can't, right? We don't have any connection to the family. We really can't help. So I think if I was in her shoes, I would have wanted to go there too. I would have wanted to go down myself, see what I could do, I guess. I don't know. I wonder if Rose has changed her mind now since Dawn has left the house. I don't know. Okay, she says, per the contractor issue, it was all reported out of context. So, I know you guys remember the contractor issues. Another YouTuber interviewed a contractor. I can tell you this. Oh, she's typing. I'm going to wait before I say anything else, but I can clarify a lot of that. No, Pink. Law enforcement has not confirmed. However, even the guys on Police Off the Cuff have said that if Dawn and Candace came out saying that they passed them, law enforcement would have had them back in there saying go and clear that up if they knew that they were lying. I verified VZ. That's really all I can say is I've verified, and you can take that or not. That's completely up to you, but I don't know. Can't do. Yes. So the contractor issue, the free windows, the house being done over, all this crazy stuff. Candace was given a phone number to call. She was told, this contractor wants to do your house over for free. Call this number. And immediately when Rose heard about it, she was like, oh my God, this is a scam. They're trying to get on your property. This was prior to her going down there. She's like, do not sign any anything. Don't sign anything. You don't know who these people are. You know, you don't know what's going on here. Don't do this. So, yes, and there was a phone call that they actually had, but I think on the live stream that was done, she was just like showing the messages and stuff. So that was weird in the first place because they had a whole phone call, and it was very discombobulated because Candace is thinking one thing, like, okay, these people must have seen what's happening and they want to be nice and come and fix our home up or something. But the number was given to her by somebody else. It wasn't actually the lady that was on the YouTube channel. She didn't go give Candace her number. Some other idiot did. I think just to cause issues, and it worked because it did cause issues. Yeah, no, Selena, there was never a real thing, you know, it just, no. Can one of you guys get rid of, there you go. Bye-bye. Thanks. Janet, she would not know how verbal Summer was. Unfortunately, she's never met Summer. She never got to meet Summer. They were not in touch. Her and the grandmother were not in touch over the years. I thought Dawn was working when Summer went missing. Yes. Dawn was not working after Summer went missing. He was taking frequent days off. She was there a week after Summer went missing. I like this lady. Q is why I'm here. Thank you very much, Lady R. I can't take any more rumors. Same. I believe so, Megs, yes. She wants me to ask you guys to please print and post the flyers because Summer could be anywhere in the US. She could be anywhere. Right? So I don't know how, I don't think YouTube is going to let me post a link to the flyer. So what I am going to do is put it in a Google Drive and you can download it and you can print it and you can put them up all over, everywhere, wherever you are. Is Rose still in contact with the family? That would be for Rose to reply to. Gwen Cat, do they have enough power for a bigger fridge? I don't know. She knows a lot of people aren't hateful. There are some who are extremely hateful, though. Thank you, Lady R. I will be making flyers on Wednesday. I'm in Kansas, 15 hours from Summer's house. That's awesome. Kat says she gets more money if Dawn is gone. I don't know how that's possible, relevant to finding Summer. Police on the cuff. Wells property has Bigfoot. No jokes. Well, yes, we're still in contact, just not daily, she said. Yes, so she still is in contact with them. Thank you, Serendipity. Yes, according to Robin from church, Dawn is back at home. I have no idea if that's true. I have no idea if that's true. I don't even have any idea if Dawn ever left. We don't know. You know, we're speculating. We have no clue. Did he really leave? Did he just need a break? Sometimes people need a break, man. And they're like, I got to get the hell out of here. Maybe that happened. Yeah, Christy, because people are saying that her and Jan are the same person. And they're not just saying that. They're saying it with the intent of these people are trying to scam. Number one, that's not how a GoFundMe works. The GoFundMe is for the family because Rose saw the conditions. And it was a way for their group, the support group, to get together and give a little bit. The cap is $5,000, which is shit, to help them while all this was going on. And for people to just jump in there and say, Rose and Jan are the same person. How is that relevant to anything? Who gives a shit? They're not. I saw them with my eyes. They're two different people. How is it relevant to Summer? I mean, did they both come from different states and abduct Summer and run off into the night? No. So, social media is social media, and it's their group, and they want it to be positive. They can block whoever the hell they want to block. It's exhausting. It's not okay. Okay. She says Dawn has left. That's per grandma. Grandma has left as well. She's in Wisconsin. The rumor mill has it that she went there for a surgery. That is not from Rose. That is from somebody else who's talking to the family. Says that she went back for surgery. I don't know that to be true at all. I don't know if Dawn left per grandma, per Rose, and is now back per Robin. Nobody knows where Dawn is. Dawn could be at 110 Ben Hill Road right now, or somewhere else. I don't know where that man is. He's we just need to keep his ass off social media. That's really all we need to do right now because he's out of control. The family has not changed their story. Just trash talk in so many groups saying they have. Yes, that was another thing that I was listening to on Police on the Cuff. They said that the stories keep changing. I've gone back and listened. I don't know where the stories have changed. I can't figure that out. I would love to discuss that with somebody who truly believes the stories have changed, because when did they change exactly? I haven't seen that. So I don't know. It's extremely confusing to me that keeps being repeated. And it's almost like people are repeating it because they heard it somewhere. Oh, well, I heard them say that the story changed. So now I'm just going to type that in chats and say that the story's changed. When did the story change? Where did the story change? Because I don't know. Thank you very much, Christy. Yeah, the current Dawn. It is confusing, B. It's very confusing. Facebook changes the story. I'll say that much. Police on the Cuff keeps saying that, and I can't sort out what they mean. They don't like the timeline. I don't like the timeline either. I don't think any of us like the timeline. I think the timeline gives all of us butterflies. Like, something's wrong here. However, that's up to law enforcement to figure out the timeline. They're going to go back to all the places that they said that they were. Hopefully there are CCTV cameras somewhere. They're going to be able to verify if they're telling the truth or not. So we may not like the timeline. We're all entitled to not like it, but we don't know if it's a lie. No, I have not heard the story change regarding who went swimming. It's always been the same people as far as I know. Yes, I support law enforcement, and I think law enforcement is going to handle this entire thing, and they're going to figure this out. Okay. She has a family situation she's dealing with, so Rose has left the chat. Okay, so we're going to end the Rose segment here. Tiffany was right, Chasing. You have become a puppet for the guilty party. I've never heard Tiffany say that. I think if Tiffany believed that, Tiffany would tell me that. I don't think Rose Meyer's guilty of anything because she's not involved. So Now, if Rose Meyer was on that property, if she lived there, if like that was her home and that's where she lived, I would then think, does she have a reason to lie to me? Does she have a reason to stretch the truth? Probably. But this is a lady who lives states and states and states and states away from these people. What is her motivation? She barely knows grandma. I mean, they're Facebook friends, and she helped her with her daughter. So she was seeing things on video chat, and she was concerned. And just like everybody else who's been gripped by this story, if you have the chance to go down there, you might. So she did. She's not best friends with grandma. They hadn't seen each other since 2011. She went up there and met her in 2019 for the 10-year anniversary of Rosie. That's it. Yeah, some people are just good and they just want to help. She's not there. She was there, including driving time. She was there for a total of 4 days. She drove a day. She stayed there 2.5 days, and then she drove back. Hey, Tiffany. I don't know. Somebody above just said, I don't even know where that was. Oh, gosh. They probably deleted it. Maybe. Okay, so Tiffany Marie is here. Somebody just said that Tiffany was right. You are a puppet for the guilty in this family. And I said, I don't think Tiffany said that. And if she did say that, I think Tiffany would say it to me. So I don't know. I have no idea. You know, people love to start nonsense if they can start nonsense. I believe Canada. I don't believe that, Francis. I don't know that, right? Could they know where she is? Sure. She was there for her friend in a time of need. That's it. Oh, I just highlighted everything. I'm sorry. Wait. She literally explained why she came here. Yeah, literally. She literally just came in and said why. Yes, she knows them. Of course she knows them, Emre. She knows them. Her, and I just read the entire thing. She knows the grandmother. I'm not going to keep explaining it. You can rewind it. I don't know. I'm sorry if it's confusing or if it's an issue or I don't know. Tecumseh, I don't know who that is. Tecumeh was the account that said that, Tiffany. I don't know who that is. So, there you go. People, TM has clearly moved on. Oh, you think that it's the drama people trying to start that? I have no idea. Tramp, I might have to, right? Yeah. They want to vilify. Yeah. I mean, when I talked to Rose, did I feel any strangeness? Not that my gut is any better than anybody else's, but no. She just seemed like, I would have done the same thing. I'm telling you right now. I have friends on Facebook, and if I was video chatting with them and I saw what was going on and I had a weird feeling, I would have done the same thing. I'd have been like, well, do you need help? Let me go right down there. I would have done the same. We sit around on YouTube and watch this stuff for hours. Please don't tell me that if you had the chance to go to the Wells home, you wouldn't go, because you would. You absolutely would. I would. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I would. No, I'm not saying, Emre, that you should trust these people. I don't trust these people. Do I trust what Rose told me? She's now told me the story 3 times. And I do send clarification questions. You're not just going to say something and I'm going to be like, oh, okay. No, we're going to go back. What? What exactly does this mean? And her story is very simple, almost boring. No offense. It's just what it is. It's just, okay, great. All right. Thank you, Carly. Yeah, Metal, you're right. Yeah, you would go. Let's act like we wouldn't go. We would go. We'd all go. I'd go. Period, sis. Why was it so difficult for Rose to just come forward and admit? Oh, crap. Hold on. AB says, why was it so difficult for Rose to just come forward and admit this all anyway in light of the situation? Why was she such a blank in her first unedited version, in which we covered already? I didn't see any unedited version of any of this. There was an unedited version somewhere. She didn't want to come forward because as she becomes more familiar with YouTube, she sees how things get misconstrued and twisted. So while we were talking, and these were the same questions, same exact questions, while we were having the video chat, we would go off into chatting, well, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And there were pauses, and sometimes the pauses were uncomfortable, and people could read a lot into that. And I was like, ugh, that was kind of uncomfortable. And a few things were said. She simply didn't want in there. So instead of me further editing it, she said, why not? I have my answers typed out. You can read them. And I said, okay, that's what I'll do. And you can't really misconstrue her answers because they're typed. So you can take them, but you can't, you can't say this says something that it doesn't says, because here it is and it says only what it says. I will make a special Rosemeyer announcement. I'm glad she came forward. I'm glad she came forward too. I am very glad that she came forward. She messaged me this morning and was like, no, I do, Tiffany. And I don't think that you said I am a slave to guilty people or to this family. I would hope not. I don't think Tiffany said that. I think that if she felt that way, she has my email. And she would say, I think you are a little miss too much on the family side here. And if she felt that way, that's her business. Period. No matter the outcome, what are we all seeking? We all want Summer to be found. That's it. That's the whole point of everything, right? That's it. I'm just skeptical on everyone involved. Same. And I'm going to be honest. I'm not impartial. I'm really not. But I'm also stubborn, right? And this is telling a little bit too much about myself. What if I do come on and I'm bashing Candace, or I'm saying Dawn such and such whatever, and it turns out it's some random lunatic somewhere? I'm going to feel like crawling under a fucking rock. Like, bitch, you helped put these people through this and you were wrong. You're gross. That's how I feel about myself. So I'm not going to do it. Does that mean that I definitely think Candace is innocent? No. The timeline is fucked. It doesn't make sense. Period. It doesn't. But does it not make sense because we're just taking that first statement and we are harping on that 2 minutes? Hey, look, sis, you said 2 minutes. I didn't fucking say 2 minutes. You said 2 minutes. So now we're going to hold you to 2 minutes. But 2 minutes could really have meant 22 minutes. I was doing whatever I was doing. It's possible that she just misspoke. And then you can't go back and take that back. You should if it wasn't really 2 minutes, because nobody believes you. Nobody believes you lost your kid in 2 minutes. And that's the unfortunate reality. Whether she likes that or not, you said 2 minutes. You said it. And so now nobody believes what you said. And that's unfortunate for you, not for us, for you. I'm sorry. AB is not being timed out. I'm on StreamYards. Who would time him? Who did time him out if they did? The AB archive. What is going on? See, I was talking and looking over here. Hold on. I can't, when you're on StreamYard, you guys can confirm. You can't see anything, but Tiffany's a moderator, so she can tell who's doing it. I don't know, Val. I'm not really sure. Yeah, Make-A-Wish, I think she wanted to vent too. I think that. I really do. I don't know, B. I can't see anything. AB isn't hidden on his main at all. Okay, so Tiffany's saying he's not hidden. Maybe someone that has me blocked is timing him out because I can only see his archived account. Oh. Okay, hold on. Anybody can express their opinion and not be assholes, you know? Somebody being an asshole, he was timed out twice, 300 seconds, because he was calling Rose a bitch. So he was timed out. He's not blocked on here. Hold on, please. I can't see shit. See how far I can go. I can't go back that far. AB, you should not have been timed out. Why is he being timed out? Leave chasing alone. I'm not even seeing the comments if people are mad, so I don't really know. It looks like he is not timed out, but I can't tell. My screen is in my pocket. If I did it, it was by accident. I can't see it either. He's not blocked. He was timed out for black-hearted by calling somebody a bitch. Okay, so there you go. So he is not blocked. Sorry about that. So there it is. Okay, so there's the Rose stuff. No, Megs, he did. I mean, I can think somebody's a bitch. Somebody can think I'm a bitch. That is what it is. But I was waiting for AB to answer me. He said there's some unedited version of something that I don't know if he meant the video I did with her or not. But then I think he was timed out, so I never got to see his answer. And I can't see that he's timed out because I'm on StreamYard. Damn it. Lots of people cuss on this channel, Pamela. I mean, I think I just said bitch a second ago. Yeah, I read the comment out, Jules, so... yeah, come on. Let's not be childish. Cursing versus name calling, yeah. You feel like you're in high school again, Kim? Yeah, that happens. It was rude because Rose was right here. I don't mind swearing. Don't be abusive. Yeah, let's just... this isn't a poll. Like, do you like AB or not so much? Guess what's not going to happen? I'm not going to argue with Tiffany. I'm not going to argue with AB. If that's the little plan in here, that's not going to happen. Right? It's just not going to happen. because I don't do that. I don't argue. I don't, there's no, what's the point? What's the point? Yeah, and this is about summer. So it started immediately when they tried to come in. Tiffany was right about you. I knew then, okay, something's about to happen. You know, nobody's stupid. We've been on YouTube a long time. Did the red truck belong to a neighbor? I don't know. I have no idea. Ray, it is cigarette time, isn't it? Yeah, don't. If anybody's attacking the mods can time them out. Just stop it. This is ridiculous. We're adults. What the fuck is going on? Stop. No point to argue. We all want the same thing. That's the reason we're covering this case, because we all want the same thing. Isn't that the point? Isn't that the point? Otherwise, why are we here? What is the point of all of this? Hey, Donna. This isn't Jerry Springer show, although when I was young, I did enjoy that show. Rose to Speak. Shit. Probably not everything Rose act like a bitch. That's what he did. That's why everybody is upset. I think so. The comment that I read was him asking. I don't know if he was making an assumption. I don't know what that comment meant. That's why I asked him to clarify, but I think he may have been timed out before then. So, just saying. Hey, Maggie. Equisearch is coming this weekend. David said the boys and Candace and Dawn all said the back door was locked. He said Candace showed a video to him and police of swimming and the three brothers were not there. I think we need to do a full friggin' start to finish here and compare these words, because there may have been areas where they have misspoke or changed a story, and that would be concerning, right? Fire Dancer 34. So Rose Meyer changed her mind about putting the interview out. So there was a verbal interview and there were these questions, right? These questions were in the verbal interview. They just weren't typed out in the interview. I typed them and sent them to them because that's all I really wanted to know. These were the only things I wanted to know. But during the conversation, there were things said that she no longer wanted put out. Hey, Jay. So she just didn't want them out. So I respected that and said, okay, we won't. We're not going to put them out. And that was it. We didn't. Then this morning, she just said, yes, I can see you now, Jay. Sorry, I couldn't before. This morning, she messaged me and said, let me not misquote anybody. Oh my goodness, that's a long way up. Hold on. I was out getting coffee. I was listening to Police Off the Cuff. And she said, I moved around a lot in the interview, even though I had her covered, but my face was shown. And my voice is like nails on a chalkboard. I said, your face, I watched it. I didn't see that. Your voice was completely fine. And she said, I just wouldn't want it paused and posted all over the internet. I said, that's totally understandable. She says, if you give me the chance, I will take the time and rewatch. And then she sent me the questions, these questions back with a written answer. And then she's technologically challenged a little bit. Allegedly. And I just said, I'm going to wait to reply to all of this. And I can handle this however you'd like me to handle it. I can read these and leave it there or add commentary. It's totally up to you. And that's how this came out. That's it. That's it. That's all. And she just wanted it out because people Can we just read the first page? This is why, right here. I don't like the lies and rumors. I have one name, Rose Meyer. My kids call me Mama. 4 others call me Mama too. They came to me as teens needing a mom. My adult kids' friends call me Mama Rosie. When my oldest was expecting their first child, I asked if I could be called something else besides Grandma Meyer, her ex-mother-in-law's name, Grandma Meyer. I have 10 grandkids who know me as Grandma, not Grandma Rosie or Grandma Meyer or not even Grandma. They correct adults and each other if they don't say Grandma. I am not my lifelong friend Jan. I am not Grandma Candy's lover. I am not Rosie Bly Larson nor Rosie Bly. I am not Rosie's real mother. I am not Scott nor Ava, who set up other GoFundMe accounts. I am not the killer of either Summer nor Rosie. In fact, they might both be alive. I'm not Allie's mother's lover. I'm not sleeping with Dawn, nor any law enforcement in any state. I'm just me. This is why this lady had to put this out. They said that she's killed Summer and Rosie, that she did that she's sleeping with Summer's grandmother. What do they do? Have virtual sex or something? Is that what's happening here? I'm asking because I don't really know. Somebody said she was sleeping with Dawn Wells. They don't even like each other. Rose Meyer and Dawn. There's no love lost. But they're sleeping together. Allegedly, she could possibly be sleeping with some law enforcement people as well. I mean, she's a hoa. That's what she does. She's just a hoa. I met this lady. I spent hours on a Zoom call. She's like the nicest. I don't know. People are crazy. Imagine being a grandmother. Imagine being a grandmother. And you're concerned about this little girl. And you knew her grandmother. And you're like, shit, what can I do to help this lady? I'm going to try and help her. And then your name is dragged across the whole social media. For what reason? For what reason? She wasn't there when Summer went missing. She wasn't in that state. She doesn't. Why? I don't understand. So that's why she wanted the statement. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all. I mean, I don't understand. I don't know. That's it. I sleep with law enforcement. I mean, I don't sleep with law enforcement. So by they, you mean Tiffany and AB. Who? Who's they? Oh my God. Why are people still mentioning fucking Tiffany and AB? What is the problem here? Oh, let me read up. Hold on. Just got here. Tell me why DHS would put together an Amazon wish list. So that's a huge rumor on the Facebook. And my understanding is they are the go-between. Because the church isn't accepting the gifts now, allegedly. I don't really know. DHS is, and they're bringing it there because they are giving the boys therapy. So I don't know. And I don't think I don't know for sure. I don't think DHS are the ones who created the list. I think a lady created the list and had them sent to DHS, and DHS is bringing them the stuff. I don't know. Some people think you are Rose Bly. Who's Rose Bly? Me? Shut the fuck. Shut the door. Stop it right now. That being said, I see you can't. Candace is concerning. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I understand Rose not wanting certain things out. Yeah, of course. I'm trying to read the comments. I'm sorry. No, Rose is already gone, Cameron. She had something happening with her family. Yeah, EquiSearch is supposed to be coming. I think I just read that somewhere too. Social media is cruel. Well, yeah, you're gonna be tough. Are you gonna go down the holes here? It is harsh. Not man, July 24th. Okay, I think I'm missing. Good fucking Lord. I think I'm missing a lot in the chat by being on StreamYard because I don't know what the hell you guys are saying. Live chat. Yeah, I mean, I liked her answers. I was like, okay. All right. I don't know why people are saying this about her. Drama is continued if you feel it. State the facts and ignore the drama. Good advice, Nat. I mean, there is no drama, so I don't know. I think people want there to be drama. I think people hope if they say certain things that there will be drama, but drama over what exactly? Hey, Heather, honey. I don't know. Shauna. Sorry. Don't spit out your coffee. It's very valuable. Confused soul. It's a crying shame. I make you want iced coffee. Everybody should have iced coffee right now. I haven't listened yet, Grey Wolf, but I will be. I listen to him all the time. I love his accent. He's very funny. I don't think he's trying to be funny, but he's funny. I missed all the negativity. Good, Molly, because it's just dumb. There is none. I don't get any of this nonsense. All right, now I'm caught up. Kevin says, AB is awesome. I think we know that you like AB. That's a good thing. But I think you saying that makes other people mad. And they're like, no, he isn't. You're like, yes, he is. Yes, he is. I love him so much. I hate him. Well, I like him. I hate him. Do you know him? No, but I hate him. That's what it sounds like. It's like some people despise me. I don't know why. I mean, they told me the other day that I don't love Jesus because I say fuck. That's rude. It's psychotic and rude. I love Jesus. I just like to say fuck. Hey, Fire. I pray it comes out too. I pray that it comes out too. Yes. Let AB talk. AB is more than welcome. Where is he? AB, are you even still in here? I don't even know. I don't see Tiffany or AB anymore, so I don't know what's going on. Kevin, I hope this gets people. I hope so, but I don't know. Exactly, Kevin. Fuck. Yes. There's nothing wrong with that word. That's why we don't mention other creators in the chat. Exactly, Kate. Yes. See? Jesus and I have an understanding about cussing. He said it's fine. I believe her. I think that's true. He's at the post office. What? Tiffany's there. I'm totally caught up in the stream, Jason. Just got caught up now. I'm so sorry. No, it's totally fine. I don't know where AB went. I think that he was only timed out, but then he was probably like, you know what? Bye. Wow, I'm a model? Yes, you're a model. Or a mod. It's called a mod. But you might be a model. I came in at the very moment my name was in your chat and didn't know what was going on. Sorry. No, it's totally fine, Tiffany. I don't know what the hell was going on. At least we know more about her now. Thank you. Absolutely. Yes. Hopefully Tim Miller is feeling better and maybe he'll be the one to go down there and maybe he'll interview Candace just like he interviewed Teresa and he'll be all up in her face. Because Tim Miller will know if she's lying. He's like a human lie detector. He might know. You know what I mean? He might just look at her and be like, stop it right now. And then you're terrified because he's Tim Miller. So then you're going to tell the truth. Allegedly. I don't really know. But it could happen. Zam's like, I want to be a model. Now you're a model. I think he's going, yes. Is he out from surgeries? I think so. I don't know. I'm praying Tim will show. Me too. Yeah, Midwest was there before, but I wish he would go. And I want him to talk to her. Because if he talks to her, I think it's a game changer. And, you know, they were saying on Police off the cuff last night that they need to get Candace in the box. And I'm like, that must be like a police term for the interrogation room. I don't really know what that means. But I think that's what they were saying. I don't know if she could even handle that. Being put in a small room with cops, like, in her face. But Tim Miller, I think he has a way about him. And he may be able to get all the information. Who is Tim Miller? You must go there. Go to EquuSearch on Facebook and you'll find out who he is. He's awesome. It's a dunk box. Well, I would think it's a scary box and I don't want to go there. Cussing was to break intent of categorized verbiage to show it happens. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't know what cussing is for. I don't know what it's for. It's part of my vocabulary and it just comes out. I don't know. Okay. He is an angel on earth. That is a true story. No, they'd search everywhere. Gray hat. I know, Sass. I want to talk to Tim. I don't even know what I would ask him. I'd probably be like, I don't know what to ask you, so. Do you think bringing in horse-mounted teams mean they are widening the search? I don't know. Let's imagine that Dawn Wells is 100% right and she was abducted from day one. Then all that searching was it was a waste, right? It was a waste. But we have to respect what they're doing because they're making the decision to stay somewhat localized. So they believe, my theory only, that something happened there. Why aren't they canvassed everywhere? What is going on? I mean, what are they going to do? Stand on the highway and stop every car? No, they can't do that. So they're still searching around there. But that still leads me to believe that they think something happened there. And not far away. I don't know. People who swear a lot have high intelligence. I've been told that. I think they did a study on that before. That's why I cuss so much. Because I'm wicked smart. No, that is really not why. It just happens. Our big brother named Frenchie, so everyone in the baby house is French as a cuss word. That could become a thing, Solo. That could become a thing. Did Don leave? Yes, he did. Allegedly. Rose says Grandma confirmed that Don left. That's what Rose said. Now, Robin said that Dawn's home. What does that mean? That the last she knew he was home? I doubt she like keeps tabs on him every day of her life, you know? So I can tell you this, when I spoke to her one-on-one, Tiffany, when she arrived there to the property, it was like 12:30 in the morning, you know? And there was no police at the bottom of Ben Hill Road, like the driveway, which I was baffled. I said, what do you mean there was no police? It was like 6, 7, 8, what? Why weren't there police there? She said, I don't know. She couldn't make it up the driveway. Her car sits low. She couldn't make it up. She went back down to the command center to ask if that was even the right driveway because there's no cell service out there, so she couldn't call them. So she ended up sleeping in her car. Regardless, not the point. They did the whole flashlight deal on her, like completely checked her out. Like, what are you doing here? What do you want? But wouldn't you think that I thought that it was crazy? Like, why weren't there cops everywhere? Like, around, I don't know. I guess I'm imagining from TV that there'd be cops all over the place, but there weren't. So they did check her out. Yes, very much so, but only after she went back down to talk to them. And I was like, that's crazy to me. That's crazy. She did have to get permission to come down, and she got that via a video conference. She asked them, the officer, detective, whoever it was, is it okay if I was to come there? And they said, yeah, it's perfectly fine. So she was allowed to go. Ranchers and water. Is Dawn still gone, Patty? I don't know. I don't know. Yes. Retired chief medical examiner from New York says someone was alive and sleeping in the milk photo. Period. I believe her because she knows what dead people look like. I don't know what dead people look like. I'm more concerned about if she got a shakedown when she left. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know the answer to that. I live in the Appalachian Mountains. I know that her car wasn't on the property. You know, it was parked down, from what I understand. And from the moment she arrived in the morning, all the way till late afternoon, there was police literally everywhere on that property. Constant, the whole time. So there was always cops there. Dog teams, police officers, different teams of different types of cops who do whatever they do. They were there the whole time with different teams of dogs as well. Bloodhound dog, and then another different kind of dog. So they were all there. But in the middle of the night, the cops are at the command center, I guess. No one can say if so. I mean, they can give a good educated guess based on what it looked like if it wasn't doctored. If it was doctored, then what can they really tell you? You know, if it was doctored, you don't know. And we don't have that original data. I mean, they do. Hopefully they've run it through forensics and they know, but I don't know. It would have been very smart of law enforcement to give her a shakedown before she packed the truck. So let's be clear. Her little car, could not make it up onto the hill of the Wells home. So it was parked. She had to troop it up there. I think allegedly my conspiracy, if this is what you guys are getting at, I don't think she carried the body down the hill into her car. I'm going to go with a guess on that. I don't really know, but I don't think that happened. They were running around. She had to take them to the bank. I don't think that happened. But, you know, I could allegedly be wrong. It would have been very smart. Okay, me too. Imagine a SWAT team out there, too much law and order. I think that there should have been like super teams out there. Like, what the hell? Like a perimeter, like the army. I don't know. That's what I thought in my mind. When she said that there weren't police there, I was like, what are you talking about? Why weren't there police there? Where were they? She says, I don't know. They weren't at the bottom of the driveway of Ben Hill and Beach Creek. They were back down near the command center. I was like, what the hell? Where is Dawn at? I have no clue. I have no clue. I don't even know where the heck. I don't either. Dry drowning. Maybe. I was called an uncontrollable child. I'm 40, hospice nurse since I was 18. I don't think she looked dead. Ooh, a hospice nurse. God bless you, because I couldn't do it. Confused soul, the head injury thing came from Hunter stating to his mother that she slid on a rock. Yeah. Since dogs stopped picking up on the property, keeps making me want to ask if there are old water wells on the land. I don't know if there are water wells. I do know the dogs drink from a creek. There's a little creek somewhere on the property. It's a very small little creek, and that's where the dogs drink from. So there's that. I thought that was odd. I'm like, what? They drink from a creek? Okay. My kids have been playing through it before, slipped and wouldn't come right back up. I don't know. The whole milk thing. I don't know. I bet you don't play the flute every night for summer. Probably not. Well, unless anybody else has any questions, I don't know if anybody else does. I came in late. Yes, she did meet David Dotson. She did. Yep. And I straight up asked her, did you get any creepy feelings from him? And she was like, no. She said he's kind of soft-spoken. He's super nice. Nothing weird. I didn't feel any kind of way when I met him. I was like, well, that's good. But no, she didn't feel strange. Not that that's a clear indicator, but no. And then there's, you know, all the slides here. You can read them after. Dawn is not hanging with Chasing Truth. How would she know? Yeah. You know, if Dawn was here, I'd tell you. Dawn, are you in there? No, he's not here. I don't know where he is. I know his little ass is in Facebook jail, though, because he's out of control. He's out of control. That guy. Did Candy Cane take her trailer? I have no idea. By Candy Cane, I'm guessing you mean Candace Harrer, the grandmother? Candy Cane? Is that her nickname now? Oh, my Lord God. Yeah.